Pale light sliced through the gaps in the blinds. 6 a.m. The harsh buzz of the alarm clock shattered the silence, the same jarring sound that marked the start of every day. I rose from the hard cot, the cold rough sheets doing little to entice sleep's embrace. Every movement felt mechanical, rehearsed. The uniform, a drab grey, lay folded on the stool. No choice, no variation, just the chilling uniformity that defined our existence. I slipped into the coarse fabric, each button a reminder of the invisible chains that bound us. The hallway stretched before me, an austere tunnel of muted greys and whites. Identical doors lined the walls, each one housing a soul trapped in the same monotonous existence. The silence was unnerving, broken only by the synchronized rhythm of footsteps echoing down the corridor. Breakfast was a silent affair. Rows of identical tables, the same bland porridge, the ever-present sense of being watched. Cameras perched on every corner, their cold lenses recording our every move. Big Brother, they called it. But this wasn't protection. This was control. Work assignments were displayed on the wall, a rigid schedule dictating every minute of our day. Factory, sanitation, surveillance. The tasks rotated with mind-numbing predictability. There was no room for ambition, no space for dreams, only the relentless grind of obedience. Fear was the currency of this world. Fear of stepping out of line, fear of a misplaced word, fear of the unknown consequences that lurked around every corner. The leaders thrived on our fear, their power solidified by our silent acquiescence. The walk to the factory was a sea of grey. Hundreds of us moving in unison, our footsteps blending into a single rhythmic drone. But today something was different. A faint rhythmic squeak punctuated the silence. An anomaly. My heart pounded in my chest. It was my shoes. The sole, worn thin, rubbed against the heel with each step, creating a barely audible squeak. A tiny act of defiance, a whisper of individuality in a world that demanded conformity. The squeak grew louder, more insistent. Heads turned, eyes narrowed. I could feel their stares, a mixture of curiosity and fear. Fear of the unknown, fear of the consequences, fear that I too could feel.